What's going on, guys? Welcome back to the next Madden 25 video on my PS4. Please do me a favor, take a moment, hit the like button for me, subscribe to my channel if you aren't already. Your criticism in the comment section. As always, run over to Twitter, give me a follow. My username is Shutdown Safety. Online gameplay here between myself and Resolve, where Jonathan Stewart, D'Angelo Williams ran all over my defense. And, you know, you go back and you try to look at the film here and decipher what went wrong and how you can improve your game going forward. And I see things like this, and it makes you wonder, you know, is this really X's and O's? Is this organic gameplay? Or is this just sequenced animation still playing out, made to look like football? There's a lot of things in this play I want to look at that really bother me. The first thing we're going to talk about is, you know, does this game understand that I'm running a 3-4 scheme as opposed to a 4-3? Are they taking into account that I've got Ricky Jean-Francois, I've got Corey Redding, which are designed to run a 3-4? They're personnel you would get to run a 3-4 rather than a 4-3. And the interesting thing here is, I understand with Williams and Khalil, there's going to be movement on Corey Redding. There's going to be a push upfield. I expect that. But I don't expect the speed at which this happens. I mean, look at how quickly Khalil and Williams are able to get in position. I mean, from the snap of the ball, it's ironic to me that Khalil is actually the first one off the line. I mean, we're talking about the center. I mean, he has to do the exchange between him and the quarterback. How is he the first one up and able to block? You know, the other thing is, when you look at this, I mean, look at the positioning these players are in. There's no feet that are moving here. No one's stepping to get out into these positions. This is all just one animation, kind of just gliding these players together. How are we determining who gets the base to win this battle if players are just gliding together? You know, not only that, look at how far Corey Redding is pushed back. We're just going to go back here to where Jonathan Stewart, I'm going to show you, it's actually D'Angelo Williams, but I'm going to show you when he hits the line of scrimmage. Let's talk about how far back Corey Redding is. He's 5 yards off the line. I don't know many football plays I've seen where the defensive tackle is 5 yards back from the line of scrimmage once the halfback hits it. Now, maybe a second level, maybe a linebacker, maybe a cornerback. Sometimes that happens. But the defensive tackle, no, doesn't happen. Now, the other intriguing thing here is the actions of Pat Anger. And keep in mind, Anger is actually going to be the one that makes the tackle, which is why I'm even more perplexed when I go and see his reactions as he starts to read. And remember, 60 calculations per second. What is he calculating when he does this? I mean, what is this little sidestep? And I realize it doesn't look like much when the game is at speed. But when you realize as Williams comes up to hit this gap between Bell and Williams, it gives Williams just that extra second, an extra step on Anger to come up here and block him out totally. And then you see Anger is not able to do reaching. There's no reaching in this game. We're supposed to have it in Madden 15, but we don't have it yet. Williams is going to basically run by unimpeded, and then Bethea is going to come up and try to tackle Williams. But the tackle doesn't even actually register because Anger is going to come in from behind and drag Williams not even down into the ground, but just kind of force him into the ground. So to me, when you see all these things culminate, you know, in a 15-yard gain, it really makes you wonder, you know, are we actually playing football here? I mean, the fact that my line basically just gets blown up, my linebacker stalls himself in the field to get blocked, my safety comes down, can't make an impact in the play, but all of a sudden my linebacker that was stonewalled does, really makes you wonder. Play it for you one time at speed. Love to know your thoughts on this. Appreciate you guys checking this out. You know what? I'll be back in the week with more content.